Chapter 9. Number 1. Your real self is the I within. The goal is attaining conscious union with that self and dying to the limited sense of self. Number 2. You have to go beyond the demonstration of good humanhood. Exercise. What kind of peace does our spiritual identity give? Number 4. We tabernacle with the self of all beings, their perfect self, that which is hidden behind the external appearance. Number 5. I looks out through my eyes at 1 year of age, and I is looking out through my eyes now. Number 6. Remembering that I am the temple not made with hands enables us to bypass any appearance to the I at the center of our being. Chapter 10. Number 1. All creation was formed in the womb of silence. Number 2. When anything goes wrong in our experience, it is because we are out of rhythm with this silence. Number 3. Accepting a mind of presence other than pure consciousness is a violation of this rhythm. Number 4. Sitting in the silence, acknowledging the I of my being, is the way. Number 5. Our world is an emanation of our state of consciousness. Number 6. If we could see or feel that behind our head was this great consciousness projecting itself, and then if we did not get in its way by taking thought, this consciousness would flow in its infinite form and variety, and there would be no limitations to our universe or its harmony. Number 7. We get in the way of this flow with the personal sense of I, me, and mine. Number 8. We do not meditate so that we may find our peace, but that peace may flow to the world. Chapter 11. Number 1. We live and move and have our being in a sea of consciousness, pouring itself through and as our individual consciousness, and appearing outwardly as form. Number 2. Exercise. Die daily to the personal sense of I by retiring into the silence and presence of awareness. Expect this rhythm of life to flow forth through your consciousness as harmony into the outer world. Number 3. Beholding I in stillness and silence allows it to appear outwardly as harmony in our experience. It can be brought into the external realm by taking the attitude of a beholder and being completely still in the presence of the I that we are. Number 4. If we violate our own spiritual integrity, we can correct this at any time by withdrawing from our personal sense and beholding the I within us. This absolves us from our previous mistakes. Number 5. The light which I am dispels all personal sense. Number 6. Man in his silence becomes the transparency of consciousness. Number 7. Power is not in words, but in consciousness. Number 8. There is not consciousness and man. Chapter 12. Number 1. Live in the nowness of life. Number 2. Exercise. Listen within as you fall asleep, and you will then be receiving thoughts throughout the night just as consciously as you do throughout the day. Number 3. consciousness never sleeps or lapses into unconsciousness. Number 4. The function of the infinite way is not merely for healing or overcoming lack. It is arising out of the three-dimensional consciousness of a belief in two powers into the fourth dimension of illumined consciousness. Number 5. When you have impersonalized and recognized the nothingness of the universal hypnotism that believes in two powers, you will discover why you do not have to resist discord. Number 6. It is only insofar as the light coming to you and to me is permitted to be shown forth in the world that we serve any purpose on earth. Number 7. Mental inertia makes us forget to realize presence. Number 8. We are immersed in the midst of mesmerism until we consciously let the light shine within us, learning to walk, talk, sleep, and awaken with an awareness of presence. Number 9. When faced with any discord, it is a call to leave our nets immediately and retire into meditation. Number 10. By taking thought, you cannot change anything in the world. Instead, be a transparency through which consciousness can act in proportion to our stillness. Number 11. At this stage of unfolding consciousness, you are responsible for every picture that presents itself to your sight or hearing. Be a transparency through which the light of consciousness dissolves the appearance. Number 12. Bring an empty consciousness to every appearance, and remember that temporal power is not a power. There is no power greater than I am. Chapter 9. Number 1.